Oh, hello and welcome. Finally, I can talk about Halo First Strike. Hell yes, boys. So damn, that was cringe. Yeah. So I read it. I'm completely through the book, and I can review it finally. First of all, I don't know where to start. Like the other reviews, I just sit down and talk about what I'm thinking about. First of all, I liked, like in the Flood, the chapters were very long. Well, could be very long, but here it's like more like, you know, sometimes a chapter is only 10 pages or something like that. It's like it's more chopped up, if you know what I'm trying to say, and it's easier to read like that because I only read a small amount of chapters every night. So that was actually easier to read. I know, nothing to do with the story, but I just wanted to get it out there. And damn, I really like ground operations with Master Chief, but in First Strike there's a lot of space battles, and it's refreshing actually. It's really fun to read about more in space and stuff, and you feel like Master Chief can do as much as he can do on the ground, of course. But yeah, the story starts, I was like, wait, we're back on Reach? Because you immediately started reading about Reach again. The team of Spartans still down there doing a mission. I'm not gonna talk about the missions too much in detail. And then you have, of course, Master Chief escaping from the blown up Halo from the Flood, of course. And I was like, okay, how are these two parties gonna meet, you know? Because you read about the Spartans in Reach, and then you read about Master Chief. And then after a while, the cool thing with the Master Chief story in this book, you get like, you pick up some more characters while you're reading, of course. And the really cool thing was that you end up with a group of people that normally don't work as close together. So you got a Spartan, Master Chief, you got an Admiral, you got a Lieutenant, you got a Sergeant, you got an ODST. You know, that type of group you don't normally see working together. And it was very cool to see them communicate with each other and plan out stuff with each other. And god damn it, the Sergeant, man, Sergeant Johnson. When you read, when Sergeant is talking, I always hear his voice from the games, of course. Man, his character is so good. I don't think there's one person on this earth that doesn't like Sergeant Johnson. There's nobody. It isn't possible. His character is so good. He's so enjoyable, and he's like the one character you can go to feel better. Well, you know what I'm trying to say. He just says how it is. He's tough, but he's also very lovable, likable. You know what I mean? No, I really like his character in this book as well. He has some funny lines. I actually took a picture of his funny lines, but after the whole book, my phone has like 15 pictures of pages, and I don't know what I was trying to say with all those pictures. So I have nothing to read for you now, because I wanted to quote some stuff. But yeah, it was late at night. I took a picture, and it's like the half of a page or something like that, and I was like, oh yeah, well, I've nothing with that. But okay, let's continue the review. So yeah, after a good amount of time, actually, those two parties from Reach and in space, Master Chief, they meet up. Master Chief wants to rescue them from Reach. You know, Dr. Halsey is still there as well. And the Spartans with Halsey on Reach, they found like I forget the name, the holy relic thing that the Covenant is searching for on Reach. So they grab it, they escape with it. A bit later, Master Chief arrives. They escape in an epic fight. But yeah, I'm not gonna go in detail like the previous reviews. But so, they escape. It was so epic, god damn. And then they jump into sleep space, but with the holy relic with them, and it bends space, and you end up in a weird sleep space, not sleep space type of area. And then there's a fight in there. Holy shit. And Cortana was explaining what was happening. I was reading like this, like, what the fuck is happening? I couldn't follow that at all. Like, she was explaining how the sleep space, not sleep space we were in, is, well, bending time and stuff like that. And then the ships were fighting in it, and it was just, I was lost. I was lost in sleep space as well at some point. But besides that, it was actually very cool to read something like that, because you haven't, well, I hadn't experienced that. And then something weird happens. I think we're getting to the end of the book already. I know, I'm skipping so many stuff. Like I said, it's hard to pick out some stuff if you're just sitting here thinking about the book. I haven't written anything down, and I like it like this because that's just my general feeling now. But yeah, so the ODST, I really liked him, but he blew up the holy relic thing from the Covenant. Well, that the Covenant wants. So he blew it up, killing himself in the process, because Dr. Halsey told him actually to do it. Well, not exactly, but he did it because of her. And that's something I still don't understand. Dr. Halsey escaped with Kelly, the other Spartan, without saying anything. They just went off. And I don't know if I should know where they went off to. Like, if I've seen it in the games, or in like a reaction video somewhere, or am I missing something here? Why did Dr. Halsey escape with Kelly? I can't say. I don't know. Maybe it's something just so clear that I'm not getting it, or it's something I just don't know. But I can't remember anything about like that in the games or in the reaction videos I did. But yeah, so that happens. Nobody knows why. And then Master Chief decides to go on a suicide mission. He wants to bring his ship. Well, they have a Covenant ship in their possession. They want to go in and launch an attack, but it's like their ship and 500 other Covenant ships. And you're like, how the fuck are they gonna do this? And the way they did it, it was just a joy to read. Goddamn, I enjoyed that attack so much. And if you want to see it in detail, I'm not gonna tell you too much about it. You will have to read it, because holy shit, I can't bring it to you like the book brings it to you. It was so enjoyable to read, and you're like, okay, they're never gonna do it, right? No, they're never gonna do it. They're gonna do it. So they explode a giant base of the Covenant, with like almost the whole fleet going down with it. Oh, but I almost forgot, like the Admiral and the Lieutenant, they gave their lives to draw the ships to the base when it exploded. So we lost 2 good lives in the book here. Well, we lost more lives than that, but that was a very beautiful moment actually. Master Chief saw them do their last stand against the Covenant, and yeah, then they died. Master Chief tells you as well, it's 2 deaths, but maybe it saves like millions. That was actually a beautiful moment to read, and like, again, I'm not a reader. I read these 3 books, but yeah, I was feeling like, damn, like that really hit me, man. But yeah, that was a blast to read. So yeah, that's where the book actually ends. They stopped the Covenant for now. They bought themselves some time, and yeah, that's where it ended. I probably missed so many things like my previous reviews, but just so you know, it was an absolute blast to read. And you know, these books have been delivering. Like, damn, I wasn't expecting it to be this good. But now I have a question for you. They're like, these are the 3 main books, I think, because, well, they promote like always the 3 same books at the end of the stories as well, like The Fall of Reach, The Flood, and then First Strike. But now there are a lot of novels, and I have no clue where to start or what book to go to, because I haven't played all the games, so I don't know where I'm gonna get spoilers or not. You can leave some recommendations in the comments, because I want to read more, obviously, but I have just no clue where to start, or like if I pick a random book, maybe I can follow that story or something like that. So if you know, drop a comment, and I will be very grateful. And then hopefully I'll do a review of those books. But that's for later, because first of all, Halo 4 is very close now. It's coming out this week. Well, I think I'm uploading this on Sunday, so yeah, next week actually. And I'm so pumped to play. When it's out, downloading it and dropping the first video on that as soon as I can, because I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I really want to thank you to watching till this point. this has been a great journey. Not only the books, but Halo in general. And I really want to thank every single one of you that support me and who want to see these book reviews, because I never thought when I started YouTube that I was gonna do book reviews. But yeah, like I said, probably missed a lot of stuff, but yeah, it was a blast to read, man. It was incredible. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the Discord. And I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.